So with Hikaru, congratulations. It's your first victory in the Candidates Tournament. This one, how does it feel?
Yeah, I mean, if it's to get a win, I thought it was a very interesting game throughout, pretty balanced. And then I thought I had only a chance to win, but I made the slight mistake with knight c3, which I think gave Alireza the opportunity to make a pretty straightforward draw. But then he decided to get adventurous. I mean, for example, if we go back to somewhere around here, I thought, I mean, I already thought that after knight b4, he should just go for this. I mean, takes, rook e2, rook c7. I mean, just make the draw, and everybody goes home happy, and that's life. But he played f6, and I also thought that this was just going to be a draw. I mean, I got the sense he played it because he didn't see any risk in this endgame. That after takes, queen takes, have this move knight f4, which is very tricky. I mean, initially when I f6, I played the move, which was, of course, knight b2, and then something like king f2, knight a4, rook a8, and I mean the game's going to be a draw very soon. But then I spotted that knight f4 is playable, that he can't go after the a pawn right away, and once he has to give the h pawn with this what do you do? You want king f2, d3, and then what did he play
king,
here?
King b1.
And then king f1, d3, king f2. As soon as I saw that I was going to get all the pawns going, I wasn't sure because of course I didn't have 20 minutes to calculate it, so I kind of was assuming that this pawn wasn't quick enough just by looking at where the g pawn is. But it's still very risky to go for this. But we're both low on time, and then Alireza, I mean, he just kind of panicked, and he plays king d3, a second on the clock, and then just loses to g3.
1 second here, wow.
Yeah. He went from 40 down to 1. He's just because I had a g2, knight f4, take the rook and push the h pawn and win the game. So yeah, I mean a little bit of luck at the end, but I think I also created some luck by keeping the game going with knight f4, and it worked out.
That's for sure. I had a feeling that you were pushing throughout the game. Did you have the same feeling, or it felt like balanced position?
I mean, I think after time control, I was the only one who was trying to win the game up until I blundered with knight c3, allowing f4. So yeah, I think I was the only one with chances, but I still think it was pretty close to equal. But that being said, I mean, I don't need to reiterate the same point over and over again, but I definitely felt that there's far more pressure on Alireza than there is on me. I mean, I know a lot of people want to pretend that like I just say these things, you know, or whatever, but that's simply not the case. You know, I just want to play good chess. And for Alireza, obviously, I mean, last candidates didn't go well for him. It went very poorly, and so I felt like considering he lost to Nepo very early, he really was gonna try at some point, and I mean, he needs it more than I need it. So let's put it that way. And yeah, I mean, I just kind of took advantage of that, but you have to play the board, you have to play the person, all these different things. That's just how it goes.
This for sure. Yesterday I heard that you were thinking to go and check the eclipse with the boat, but then you changed your mind at the last moment. So why did you do so, and what did you do during the free day?
I mean, I didn't do anything. I just looked at chess. That was all that I did, really. So yeah.
So you decided not to watch the eclipse.
I mean, I ended up actually outside, but it was also so cloudy that I had a feeling it wouldn't be clear. And there are a lot of people I know back in the U.S. who actually saw the eclipse, and so I can go on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or wherever and see the pictures from them. So
it's better to check the moves instead of
exactly.
Yes. Okay, it seemed like it paid off. Thank you so much for joining us, Hikaru. All the best in the next rounds.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anastasiya. Thank you, Hikaru, for sharing.